It is Wednesday, July 9th, and we got a speed day coming up. I have a race in exactly 30 days, so we're just trying to get ready for that. Today, I'm running on the track a little bit, and I'm doing 2 100 meters, 3 400 meters, and then 2 800s. And after that, I'm gonna run a mile as fast as I can on the road, and then we're gonna go to the gym, hit the bike for 7 to 10 miles. I haven't decided how long I want to go yet, and then probably go for a swim later. And I also have to hit chest and arms today, so we have a full day of training. And yeah, race in 30 days. We got a 10K coming up. I'm excited, and I'm gonna work hard and keep pushing myself. All right, first workout of the day is complete. That one was really hard. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been on the track in like 3 weeks, so that one was pretty difficult, and I definitely need to come to the track more and do my sprints and everything, because obviously that is gonna help. But that was pretty tough. Yeah, I have no idea what my times were. All I know is that in total, between like my actual sprints and then jogging in between and walking in between, in total I did 3 miles. It was like, yeah, more than 3 miles, I guess. Or no, right at 3 miles. My bad. It was 4,800 meters. So, or yards. I don't even know how the track works, but it's one of those. And yeah, it was 4,800 meters, I believe. So, we were like, that's like right at 3 miles in total. So, yeah, I just looked on my Garmin Connect, and it said that my max speed was 19 miles per hour. My max heart rate was 188. And my max power was like 985 watts, I think. So not bad. Like, that's pretty good. I would like to see my max heart rate a little bit higher, so because I know I could push it into the 190s, and I'd like to do that at some point. So yeah, now we're gonna get onto the road and run like 1 mile as fast as I can, then go to the gym, hop on the stationary bike, and just keep working. So let's go. All right, guys, I just did 1.18 miles in 8 minutes, 35 seconds with an average pace of 7 minutes and 11 seconds. My max heart rate was like 192. Average heart rate was 178. For the most part, my heart rate was up around 185 to 187. I can't be mad about that, especially doing it after doing like a tough workout on the track and everything. And my legs do feel a little bit stiff today. I'm not like 100% recovered, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, now we're gonna go hit the stationary bike and just keep working today. My Garmin says that my body battery is like, I think it's at a 10, or not my body battery, my training readiness is at a 10. It says my recovery time is 67 hours, but we're gonna hit the bike, do like 7 miles, hopefully in about half an hour. I'm gonna take it light. I'm just gonna watch some Suits on my phone, put that up there, just do like 10 miles. Actually, I might just do, 7 miles. 7 miles. I might not take it light, because today's a speed day, man, so we gotta go fast. And then if I can get in a swim later, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for like just 500 yards, but try to keep the pace good. But I might just push the swim to tomorrow, to be honest, because I do have some stuff to do today, and I do want to try to hit some chest and arms, but I don't know if I have. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I don't know. I do want to hit some chest and arms, because if I don't, I'm gonna immensely go insane. But I feel good with this run, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how I performed and how my what my stats were. Even though I don't feel amazing, I'm pretty happy with what they were. So yeah, can't be mad. Tomorrow I've got anywhere from 6 to 8 miles, and I'm getting a new pair of shoes. I ordered the New Balance Fuel Cell Rebel V4s. They should come in today, so I'm really excited for those. Those are gonna be like my daily like easy run shoes, and then I'll keep on the Saucony Endorphins for my harder runs and everything. And then I do want to get a new pair, because I have the light blue. I have the light blue Saucony Endorphins, but I think I'm gonna get the white pair. Maybe wear those for my race. I know those aren't technically a race day shoe, but to be honest, I don't care. They're comfortable. I like how they feel. I like how they look. And all right, now I'm gonna hit the gym. I'll check in soon. Peace. So it is 8:45 right now. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot to continue the video. So I went to the gym like, I don't know, I think I finished up over 7.5 hours ago, and I just completely forgot. I am exhausted, and I was so tired from all the training today. But at the gym, I was gonna do chest and arms, but I was pretty exhausted, so I just did biceps. And biceps went well. I only did like 6 working sets. I'll throw up my workout right on the screen right here. Yeah, on my workout it does say 5 working sets, but it was actually 6. I just miscounted. I did 2 sets of something. I think it was 2 sets of easy bar 21s. Yeah, that's what it was. So I did 2 sets of those. So I did miscount there. So in total it was 6 working sets. But what I did in the workout that I'm going to throw up on the screen, it shows like my results. So it shows how much I lifted, because I had my set plan. Like, for example, I did like 2 sets of hammer curls of 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps, but on one of my sets I got the 60s. So then I put my results in my notes so that I could write that down in my journal. I know there's a lot of moving parts here, but I like to have it. I like to know how much I'm lifting each week, so then the next week I can try to lift more, either more weight or do more reps of the same weight. So the workout that I'm putting up on the screen shows my results. So it says like alternating hammer curls or simultaneous hammer curls, 8 reps, 60-pound dumbbells, something like that, whatever. Yeah, that one's a little impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I don't give myself too much credit, but I got some strength in the biceps, which hopefully will only increase over the next year, now that I'm really progressively overloading on my bicep movements. However, okay, so I didn't do chest and arms, but tomorrow I don't think that my bis will be too sore to the point where I can't do chest and tris. I know like biceps aren't really involved in chest movements, I know, but the thing is, I just don't like to, I can't lift as much on chest if my bis are sore, because your biceps do stabilizing and all that. So anyways, my plan is to do chest and tris tomorrow. I did 7.27 miles on the bike in 19 minutes and 22 seconds, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check on that. If I'm wrong, I'll just caption it, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. It was the stationary bike, and the difficulty was only level 2. So I know, not much, whatever. But I didn't want to push my legs too hard today after running a lot, because I either want to run 6 to 8 miles tomorrow or 2 days. So give tomorrow a rest day from running and then go run 6 to 8 miles, which would be on Friday. So that's my plan. And yeah, that's pretty much how my day went. And then I just ate a lot of food. Ate pretty good today. It is 8:45. I might cook a steak. We'll see. I do need some extra calories. My Garmin says I burned like 3,200 calories today. And, well, in total, that's active and resting calories. So, and I think I've consumed about 2,200. So I might eat a steak. But honestly, I might just call it a night, because I'm not hungry at all. Or I might just have some protein powder, get some more protein, because I'm only at like 120 grams for the day, which I know that's not good. That's not really setting a good example. But yeah, so that's how the training went today. I'm pretty happy with how everything went. I'm happy with how I performed today, and I'm only going to get better. I ran my fastest mile today. I don't know if I said that, but I ran a 7:08 mile, which was my fastest. So that's some pretty good progress. And I did that after all my sprints on the track. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm just going to get faster. Gonna keep working. Like I said, race in exactly 30 days. I got a 10K. So I'm pretty stoked for that. It's in New Hampshire in the White Mountains, which is my favorite place in the entire world. So I really can't wait to get up there. And I know that the course is pretty hilly. So I'm going to keep practicing the hills and everything and just keep working hard. My message for the day is to be content. Over the last 4 days or so, I've really been struggling mentally. And the reason why is because I'm never content. I'm never satisfied. And that's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because I push myself hard and I work very hard. But it's a curse because I never feel like I'm doing enough. I never feel like I'm good enough. I never feel like I'm working hard enough. I never feel that the work I'm putting in is getting me to where I want to go. And the message for today is to be content. Be content, but don't be satisfied. I don't think that you should be satisfied with little action, but I think that when you take big action, when you work hard, and when you really push yourself, you should be content. You should be happy with that, and maybe even be satisfied for a little bit. But don't be overly satisfied to the point where it stops you from moving forward. And work relentlessly in the pursuit of your goals. And also know that anytime that you struggle mentally, you are always going to get out of it. You are always going to overcome any mental struggles. There's going to be dark times. Like, you're going to go through the night. It's going to be dark, but it won't be dark forever. And eventually the sun comes back out. And when you're in a great mental space, when the sun is out, work hard, push yourself, go after everything that you want, everything. And don't hold back, don't stop, don't settle for anybody or anything. And just work relentlessly in the pursuit of your goals. I'm freaking fired up right now, but just work. Don't stop, don't settle for average. So many people settle for average, and they do this little action and they think that they're doing a lot. And I'm not knocking on anybody's lives or like tearing them down. Their life is not mine. But so many people go through life living an average life. I'm watching the show Suits right now, and I think it's like the first season when Harvey Specter says this. But I mean, I've seen the clips on TikTok and everything. But he says, life is like this. I like this. And that is what I like. I don't like average. I don't like going through the motion. I like working for something greater, being something more. And that's just what you got to do. It's what you have to do. It's what you get to do. If you woke up today and you can walk and you can get out of bed and you don't need assistance to walk down the stairs, and your body functions properly, and you can eat food, and you're blessed to have a car that you can drive, a phone that you can use, a phone that you can watch this on, if anybody even made it into the video this long. If you are so blessed to have all of these things in your life, to have all of these opportunities, then take advantage of them. My uncle passed away it was on May 28th, a little bit over a month ago. And he battled leukemia for about 3 years. And I'm not saying this to get pity or anything, but I think about him every single day. And I'm going to think about him every single day for the rest of my life. And he fought really hard, and I'm so proud of him. And I'm proud of everything that he did. And I didn't necessarily see all of the struggle that he dealt with, but I know that it wasn't easy for him. And I know that he always looked strong in front of us because he wanted to look strong, because he was a strong person. And I'm so proud of him. But over the last few days when I haven't been feeling my best, I keep thinking about him. And I keep thinking about a man who was in good health and how his health was taken from him. And he struggled a lot. And over the last year, there were times where, he would be out of breath walking just 20, 30, 40 feet. Times when he would just lay in bed all day. And the reason I've been thinking about him a lot over the last few days is because it grounds me. Makes me sad. But I keep thinking about how blessed I am. How blessed I am to not have struggle. To not have massive struggle in my life. To have so much opportunity. To have good health. There are so many people my age, younger, older, whatever, what have you, that struggle with these diseases that their body cannot fight off, that they can't, to the point where they can't function properly, to the point where they can't even do simple things that they used to do. And there's a quote that I like that says, a person has 1,000 problems until their health becomes a problem. And then their only problem is to get healthy again. And I think about that a lot too. When I get stressed out, when I get in my head, when I think that everything's going wrong, that nothing's going right, I just think about the fact that I have good health, that I have the ability to get up every day and walk out of bed. I thank God nearly every single day that I get to get up and I get to walk out of bed. I get to walk down my stairs. I get to go in my car. I get to go on my phone. I get to eat good food. I get to drink water. I don't have to walk miles to get water. I go down to the sink and I turn it on. And I'm so grateful for that. So, I guess I have 2 messages. Be content with where you are and seize the opportunity. Don't stop. You have so much opportunity. Don't take it for granted. Work relentlessly in the pursuit of your goals. If you woke up today, God filled your lungs with air for a reason. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose. Find that purpose and work towards it. Make your dreams your reality. And don't ever quit.